All right, Jody, what's the I don't know. What's the I guess this might be significant. I don't Trump used an official White House phone on January 6th to call Senator Mike Lee, but that call did not show up in the official White House call log. The former president called the phone of a Republican Senator Mike Lee with a number that's recorded as a placeholder number that shows up when an incoming call is from the White House. The number corresponds to the official White House phone. The call was placed by Donald Trump himself, which means the call should have been recorded in the internal presidential call log. So we also have destruction of presidential on top of... Right. Okay. Let's see. It raises the prospect of tampering or deletion by Trump White House officials. The January 6 calls were deleted from the White House log. It would represent a serious violation of the Presidential Records Act. Trump has already come under legal scrutiny for illegally removing, remember, all the boxes of classified, top secret classified stuff that he took to Mar-a-Lago. What's being done about that, Jody? Do you have any information for Mommy this morning?
I have no thoughts.
That would have to do with, I just picked my Justice shirt randomly this morning. No reason.
Where's Merrick Garland? Is he in Cabo with Travis?
Hello.
Well, AG has a big thread about that.
AG does.
So.
From Mueller, she wrote.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, it does seem they are adding prosecutors, and there are things that might give us hope. Okay.
It seems like they're paying more attention to the Hunter Biden situation.
This is what's driving me insane. I'm like, media, do you not get it? Are we going to do this again?
I know.
Are we going to do 2016 again? Where you're covering Hunter Biden when the former president not only was just identified as on Russian TV as their partner and someone they want to install again. Keyword there would be again. And they just ask a genocidal maniac in the middle of a genocide for help again. And the mainstream media is like, huh? Oh, Hunter Biden. That seems to be what's happening there. Are you kidding me?
Media got owned.
Oh my, yeah, right. And I thought I was the Billy Bass of easily owned liberals. I'm like, really? Wow, Hunter Biden. I mean, are you kidding me?
I know.
And Russia, of course, is part of this disinformation. He's behind biolabs in Ukraine and whatever.
Okay, that's stupid. If there were some tax shenanigans, sure.
Sure, but that's not big news.
But that has nothing to do with the president. That has nothing to do with the...
and Ivanka made $600 million while they were working in the White House.
And they should be prosecuted if there were some shenanigans there, too.
Right. Hey,
but it has nothing to do with the executive branch. It has nothing to do with the government. It has nothing to do with Joe Biden himself.
Yeah, you know, I just checked, Chris. I wasn't sure, Jody, but Hunter Biden is currently not president or in the government in any way.
Right.
So I don't.
Last I heard.
Okay. I did check that information.
Exactly.
Not president, not running for president.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, our friend Harry Littman said, so now we know, presumably from Senator Lee, that Trump called him from a White House number during the 7.5-hour stretch, meaning it had to have been scrubbed from the log, and who could have given that order? Frequently illegal, not to mention potentially a huge new evidence of criminal intent. Right? What do they always say in any of these things? Criminal intent. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Cavi and Schroff. Emails planning Chelsea Clinton's wedding, 6 years of coverage. Ginny Thomas plotting insurrection with Trump's chief of staff, a weekend of coverage. Missing January 6 White House call logs, half a day of coverage.
Yep.
It's absurd.
It is.
This is how stuff gets normalized, right? By CBS going on record as saying, oh, yeah, we hired Mick Mulvaney, ratings, and also because we're sure Republicans are going to win in 2022 and we want access. How about we prove them wrong in 2022? It's okay to hire the guy that enabled Trump to extort Ukraine to get his view on. I can't. Okay, right. Molly Jong Fast. I wish Trump asking Putin for help would get half as much coverage as Biden saying Putin can't stay in power. I
know.
One of these things is not like the other. Okay. I feel like you're sort of with me, but also staring at me like in concern, out of deep concern. I don't blame you.
I don't know that you would like what I have to say. So.
Oh, now I want to hear it.
Today might not be the day.
That is why I'm staring at you silently. I read the room.
Speaking of which, Chris Rock did his first show.
He did his first show. Yep.
Oh my God, he played the Sexy Liberal Theater, the Wilbur. Oh my God, we love the Wilbur so much in Boston. Got 2 back-to-back standing ovations lasting several minutes. He said, "Let me get all misty and with tears in his eyes. How was your weekend? He started. It's not hard to write this material.
No.
That probably got the biggest laugh ever. But it was interesting. He said, I don't have a bunch of to say about what happened. So if you came to hear that, I had like a whole show I wrote before this weekend, and I'm still kind of processing what happened. So at some point I'll talk about that. And it'll be serious and it'll be funny. But right now I'm going to tell some jokes.
Right.
And then in a reference to whether he's spoken to Smith, he said, I haven't talked to anyone despite what you heard. That's another level of call him man to man. Don't just do the public celebrity Instagram apology. Call him, you know, I mean, And then the Academy also yesterday, did you hear that?
I did.
Said they tried to remove him and he refused to go.
That's when you actually
That's the
escort
same.
him out.
That's the same courtesy that's afforded black people all over the world, right? Just, police nicely ask, and if you say no, then they're just like, okay.
Our bad.
Okay, this Academy says it recognizes we could have handled the situation differently. Yeah, just assault. Don't get to sit there and get, okay. All right. So, look, we ripped the scab off that story.
Now we're done.
And now
I'm dying to know what you wanted to say that's going to annoy me. I'm not a fan of me, as you know, so I want to know.
I don't want to start an argument.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Now I want to know.
Right? Now I want to know. Want to start a fake argument and see if he'll just jump in? That's what talk radio is anyway, fake arguments.
I've already had a morning, so I'm in no mood.
All right, you're not in a mood. Yes, thank you. By the way, this is exactly what I was implying. Jody, Politics Girl, tweeted, if I hear one more quote-unquote expert say the Republicans are going to win the midterms, I'm going to lose my mind. What are they running on? Women as second-class citizens? Don't say gay. Don't be trans. Sunsetting Social Security and Medicaid, taxing everyone who's not rich. Why would they win? We've just got to turn out. We had Jamie Harrison on yesterday, and it's, I mean... okay, Coke orgies. If that's what you're for, God bless you.
Although Madison Cawthorn...
I think they might blow it, the midterm. See what I said there? Blow it. They might blow it.
It turns out that Madison Cawthorn may have been exaggerating a little bit.
And
that's
it
what he
wasn't
told
true.
Kevin McCarthy.
Probably that's the one thing he's telling the truth about. He's a giant liar, but it's probably is the one thing. And that's the thing they can't have. Saying that Zelensky's a thug is fine, and Nancy Pelosi, who doesn't drink, is a drunk, and everything. All that's fine. Insurrection, bringing weapons into the Capitol on January, so that's all fine. But don't let them know that we're perverts and coke whores.
Well, he said it was exaggerated and a lie, so you can't be both.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's Kevin McCarthy's only interest in saying, I don't believe this, because, of course, Madison Cawthorn is a far-right douchebag. Everybody knows he wouldn't be hanging out with Democrats, so he's talking about Republicans.
Of course.
This happened, so they're like, oh,
that's
too much.
He was trying to brag to a podcaster, and he got caught in a lie.
He is a douchebag. He is an embarrassment.
He's
Carolina.
26 years old. 26-year-olds often brag in order to pump themselves
he's a
up.
Douche nozzle of the highest order.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Richard Byrd said on any given day he is an embarrassment. Okay. I forgot also cleaning his firearm on the Zoom meeting with veterans. He's just
Veterans that may have PTSD and probably wouldn't appreciate.
They're all performance artists. They're not public servants. They're not legislators. They're just Twitter trolls.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Right.
No,
as said the most easily owned-lived in America.
Well,
Take
yes.
me to the river.
I was going to say, he's no better than a right-wing talk show host.
Talk show host, the lowest form of life in the world. All right. Yes. Who tweeted this? Oh, is it?
What?
I don't know. Duty to warn? I can't tell.
Probably.
I, for one, am shocked that the press is being fed Hunter Biden stories just as we discover more about an attempted overthrow by Trump and his associates. Try to stay focused. Media, for the love of God.
Well, for some reason, the Hunter Biden stuff is going public. And the stuff that they're investigating with...
It's still being...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it's going public.
Yes. This is why sometimes, Jody, Twitter keeps me from feeling like I'm taking crazy pills. David Friedlander said, I know we've all lost our capacity for shock, but the president of the United States in the middle of a war asking a NATO adversary to help him politically is really something. Mm-hmm. And it just gets nothing. It's just, it's Trump. Oh, well, I'm okay. I know you're already a traitor, but it's just, then there's how many layers in this treason lasagna?
I am a traitor.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're not technically at war, but there is a war going on.
He's a traitor. It's not treason until we're at war.
Thank you. Thank you, Jody. Okay.
Malcolm Nance.
Oh, my God. By the way, could everybody just calm the down. Where's
happened?
Malcolm Nance? When will he be back? What is that? Okay, people.
He's
Sometimes
doing stuff for our country.
He's fine. He's been tweeting. He's fine.
I texted with him a couple of days ago. He's fine. He
Right.
can't be on because he's on a secret mission.
Frangela's. Mommy has some news for you. Sometimes other things, people have other things to do. Frangela's busy tomorrow. She get him today. You'll see Malcolm next week.
And these people kind of work for free, so they're allowed a day off.
Zippity.com.
We don't give them a
They
bag full
are
of cash with a
the
dollar
word.
sign on the
Yes,
side.
the word is guests. Sometimes Carlos has voiceover work.
Right.
You know, guests.
Yes.
Okay. It's like,
The
can
pa-
you come to the party today?
Computer says no.
I cannot. I'm having my feet scraped. And then we say, fine, Malcolm.
How long does it take to scrape feet?
Longer than it takes to make chicken pepperoni.
Oh, Lord.
Love that movie so much.
Don't you snap at me.